Plugging my phone.
Okay, I think we're live.
Oh, so sorry
Oh
for
my
the
god, yeah,
delay.
we are running way late. I did
Oh,
not.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry about that. We got distracted and then it was last minute and yeah, so
And we're kind of notorious for being a couple minutes late, anyways. Do you have that muted from?
yes, I did mute it and we are notorious for being like 10 minutes late, but not 28 minutes late to our
I know.
show.
Is that? That's why I was just like, oh my
And
god, is that time right? On that?
yeah, we lost track of time and then we frantically got everything put together that we were going to do today. So we do want to thank you so much, Discovery Bay, Comic Geek McD that's in the chat. I hope you're all still here. We got Mr. Gretzky as well as Jester Regan. Hello, hello.
What's going on, everyone? Hope
Sorry.
you're all having a good weekend.
So sorry for the 28 minutes of nothing.
Right? Yeah, we were. I mean, also, yeah. That, and we were like, okay, like it's showtime, and like
We had even looked and it was like, okay, 15 minutes, let's get ready. So I don't know what happened to the time. It happens to us every morning leaving for work, though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's the same thing every morning for that. And
I don't know how we're still alive. Hello. Good to see you guys. Yes, thank you so much for already being here. We won't be this late again. It's,
yeah, I thought it was only like
yeah,
it's already like, but
same.
yeah,
Only like 8, 10.
and we were like bag boarding and yeah.
So we, how do you want to say it? Like,
Well, just like budgeting and all that more too, but like
with winds of change,
on like cutting back and everything because like in reality it was like ridiculous big our pull list was like and I know like every collector and reader, like whether you're like strictly collecting, strictly reading, whatever, like everyone's through that. They're cut back, they purge their collections. It's like it's all part of the game, but
exactly, we're guilty of not geeking responsibly. So
to
we're not
sum
gonna
it up in a
pretty much to kind of sum it up is we won't be focusing so much on new books and weekly hauls of what we'll show. With the current situation we're in, it's not likely we can keep up going to the comic book store once a week. It might be more like once a month, if that. However, we do still plan on doing our shows. We're just revamping it to do recent reads, reviews of what we've currently read. Because trust us, we got carried away. There's a lot to read.
There's so much unstuff read. I mean, even
much.
Actually getting into like just our trades and
by the time
absolutes and omnibuses and
trades,
like there's so much, and it would be awesome to just talk about it and like give our opinions on it and stuff too, and I mean a lot of it, because a lot of it's like old classic stuff, like that a lot of it's older stuff. I mean there's I mean, and like a lot of the current, I know we'll like trade weight on a lot of stuff.
There's even some indie stuff like his Destiny book, and then also books that Corey Taylor has done, which we both love Corey Taylor.
Yeah,
and it's so awesome that he's a nerd too. So if you didn't know, he is.
Yeah, Corey Taylor, the singer to Slipknot and Stone Sour, and.
Yep. But we do also plan on doing like a top 5 segment of how we had last time.
Yeah, bringing back top 5, because that was a thing that in the beginning stages of our show that we did every week, and we'll bring that back.
And it was really fun because we could do like all kinds of top 5.
Oh yeah, there's a ton that we can do. There's I know we were thinking of oh hell, I just had the biggest brain fart just completely.
I can't finish your sentence this time. I don't know where you were going with that.
I know it was with like focusing more like on the news and stuff, like bringing that back, like with like news and rumors. And
thank you so much, Discovery Bay. That's so awesome. It feels so good to be back, and watching Coast to Coast earlier was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, Coast to Coast was on fire once again, as always, and I mean I say it every time, like how it's one of my favorite shows, and which is saying a lot really, because there's so much great content that everyone in the community puts out, and
there's a lot of good shows.
There's a lot, yeah. It's And it's crazy. Yeah, we say it all the time too, like how it's just expanding so fast.
It really is. Like the community is getting even bigger than what I could have ever thought possible.
Like day by day, just to.
And it's so incredible. Like it's so I actually I can't even talk. I finally made my 100th, no, my thousandth. Yeah, that word that he said, thousandth post on Instagram today. But I also noticed I hit 500 followers, and I was like, I can't believe it. I just barely did a 400 follower giveaway, and it's crazy.
I told you were gonna hit that 500 before you know it.
It's been blowing up, and I've been loving it, and I've been enjoying it so much. So I'm so happy to be out of training as well. Hey, Glitter and Duct Tape. Good to see you.
Yeah, seeing even Disco Bay. I agree with you guys. I have a ton of stuff to read too, and yeah, he needs to scale way back weekly as well too. And like I was saying, you know, like everyone hits that point eventually. Like
we were able to go pick up a few books today, but this would probably be about our last time. You know, depending on the future and everything, or how things work out. But we
I mean, because like
we're learning how to adult, pretty much.
Pretty much, right? Well, I mean, you're always learning.
That's true.
No matter what you're doing, right? I mean, I used to say, like, I hate using it in past tense, but I'm still an artist, damn it.
You are still an artist. You just need to draw more.
But you know, like I'm doing it 20 plus years, you know. And I would always say, like, I'm still always learning, though. You know, like
it's true.
Like I believe in saying like there's masters, you know, like Da Vinci and all them, you know, but in some extent, I also kind of believe that you never really fully master anything, you know, because like even a master can still learn something every day.
With practice makes progress.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
There's another thing. We also want to try and save up for a con.
Oh God, I know.
As well, so we're like, we're really putting on our big people pants and just like, getting everything in order.
Because that's a huge part of it too. We really want to go to the one in Orlando.
That one, you know, you've heard of it before. I forgot the name.
I know my brain is not working this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dun, dun, dun. It's like not. I want to say like Amazing Con or something, but it's like it's not. I know someone in chat's gonna get it though, but yeah, the big one in Orlando. It's like April, I think, or something. I want to say April.
It is.
Yeah.
You're the one that's like down to earth. How are you not remembering this? My head's
MegaCon. I think. Yeah. Discovery said.
Yes, it is MegaCon. Yeah. That's what it was. We're a special kind of special. Yeah. See, how are we alive? Yeah, I just don't even know.
Yeah, look how long that delay is. Holy cow! Like I'm watching it right now. Like
that's why I prefer to watch it on my phone.
That's even worse than it's been before. I remember it was at first it was only like a couple seconds, but that was a good 10-15 second delay.
It was, yeah.
Wow.
I like watching the comments on the phone because you can see them in real time.
Yeah, it's like when you watch it directly like on YouTube because we have both up and.
But I mean, like with the timing and everything, it doesn't work out that we just barely start coming back. But we're still gonna be here. We're just gonna be going over. Different like instead of focusing on new weekly hauls. Yeah, we'll be going over what we've read. Even though we did pick up a few today, that I am kind of super stoked to show.
I mean, at the very least, like when we do go, we'll be keeping it down to just like
no more than like
the
2
series.
Books each.
Yeah, just like a few books each. Like the series,
sacrifices.
Like the series that are like we actually like and love and like. You can remember, you know, like the ones that really get to you, like the really good ones. Because like honestly, the pull list I had before, I mean, I wasn't like reading stuff that I like hated, obviously, but like it would be stuff like the next day you couldn't even tell somebody like what even happened in it, you know, like just wasn't memorable, but it wasn't like bad though. I mean, there was a lot of that.
I had a thought I was gonna say and then I lost it. I'm trying to remember.
Right.
I did have a thought. Oh, that's what my thought was. Is by the time we get everything back in control, like where we're supposed to be, there's a good chance half of what we're reading is going to be coming out in trade paperbacks anyways. That it's like we can just pick up the trade.
Well, yeah, like the stuff that we're not getting, and
because there's still in stock trades and stuff. But honestly, it's going to be hard. It's good. I think we can do it, but yeah.
It will, especially with Instagram and the comic community with us watching so much. Because even if I'm not chatting, if she's chatting, sorry, whoops.
You just made me drop the lid.
If she's watching someone's show chatting and I'm not, I'm sitting right next to her playing Destiny, like listening to the show too. Like I can actually hear the show more than I can hear the game. But so I'm always lurking. Like I'm lurking pretty much like crazy. But
he usually is just sitting there. Like when we were watching Coast to Coast, he was sitting there playing his game. Like he usually has both headphones in when he plays because it's just more intense that way.
Well, because I play with earbuds.
Yeah. But when I've been having the shows on, he only had one. He had one in instead of both, so he could hear. And what really tripped me out this morning was that we woke up early enough to see John's Comics with Kids.
Yeah.
I was like that. I'm like, he's usually on at like 8 or 9 our time.
Our time, yeah.
And it was like what 10 our time that I'm like.
It was like
did daylight savings time change that or something? But we realized it didn't. But it was still just. It was really good to catch the end of John's Comics.
Hey, Bueller, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Bueller. Good to see you.
I know when I showed that, I don't know if he was in chat still, like if he saw what I showed.
I don't know. That's an interesting question.
The Destiny thing I got?
The Destiny thing, it's that thing that you read?
Well, it was something that I wanted them to do forever, and they finally did, because how they were only digital before. Yeah. Because I know he was in chat at the beginning of that show, but like by the time we showed, I don't know.
It's honestly though what kind of got me to get him back into comics, because it was not necessarily to get back into it. It's just when he goes into anything that he's interested in, he dives headfirst and does just straight that, nothing else. And then I came across this book, and we ordered it, and now he's like, okay, I need to read more.
Yeah.
So. It's getting back.
It's awesome. It looks really good too.
I'm super stoked for it because I miss our times where we're both reading instead of like you playing, me reading, and you're like, oh my god, did you see that? I'm like, no, I was reading my book.
I know, huh? I know. I do it all the time too.
It's a force of habit.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna read tonight, like after the show. Like we're gonna read.
Well, I gotta get going to bed after, not too long after, because I work tomorrow. But I'm okay with it because I like my job. I really do. Which, if you haven't seen on Instagram, those posters for my work are freaking awesome.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are awesome that she brought home.
And my name tag at work still has a picture of Selena Kyle on it because they let me pick my hero, even though it's more of an anti-hero. It's still my favorite.
Hey, Steve Whiting. What's going on?
Hey, Steve. Good to see you. Hello, welcome back.
It's cool that the job you get, because it was like when you started getting the job, they have this hero initiative, and there's comic stuff everywhere.
I think about it, I don't know why I didn't just say Arrow. Ollie.
I don't know. I mean, if you put it down, I would think that you would probably put Selena even slightly before him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if I think is like your one favorite comic book character, I would think Selena Kyle even before Oliver Queen.
That is a good point. Second close.
But when you told me. I have a guilty, well, not a guilty pleasure, but like an admission or whatever, and you're like, I like Green Arrow a little bit more than Batman. I'm like, I'm not really surprised by that.
Yeah, I was a little surprised because it occurred to me today.
Not for you. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it occurred to me when I realized I picked these up today, and they're just so exciting. So I'll go ahead and show them.
Yeah, that's a nice segue. Yeah, this is good.
So the few books that we did get today is just. Like one new book on the books that I got, and
mostly
Green Arrow
quarter bins too.
But they're beautiful. I don't think you're ready for this. They're really cool. All right, so the first one I have is Green Arrow, and it's from April '88, issue 3. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, from that Mike Grell series.
It's so good. I love it.
Which, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure I'm not tripping, but I'm pretty sure that was his first. I'm pretty sure that's his first series, like the first like self-title.
Mm-hmm. It's by Garrel.
Garrel.
Yeah, Garrel.
Yeah, Mr. Garrel.
Mr. Garrel, you're writing books now, huh? My bad.
Oh, Glitter and Duct Tape says, "Love red covers."
It's beautiful.
See, that's a good topic to kind of do for one of our like favorite red covers.
Yeah,
like ones that are just 5. Like
It's because
that's a good thing. We might do.
We will get some kind of format in where we're doing like the top 5 Ditko books we like, or covers,
Yeah.
or things like that. And so and there's also going to be Q&A. So if you guys have any
That's right.
questions for us that are random, however that may be,
Yeah.
or for
and we'll
too.
answer them like on that week's show, or like
Yeah.
when we get to them, because we're thinking like like submissions to the email or Instagram, or even just comments
Until
on
further
other
notice, we'll
shows.
figure it out. Or Instagram,
yeah. any of them really, but like maybe comments on the episodes, because like they're on YouTube already. Like comment there,
We're kind of chickens with our heads cut off, but yeah, this book was only $2, and so I had to get it because it was only $2.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
that
issue.
That series,
So,
is
it's beautiful. So here's the first one that I showed you. I'll show it again in all its glory because it's beautiful.
I love the covers from that run.
This one I had to get. This one is a little later in the series.
Exactly,
it's a jump from 3, but it's beautiful, and it's April of '89, the month and year I was born.
So that's her birth book, yeah.
It's one of my birth books because I also have Sandman birth books.
Oh yeah, because that was '89 too, right? I forgot about that.
'89 was a good year, man. It was a really good. It was the best year.
Wasn't it issue 4?
Yes.
It was the first appearance of no, I was gonna say Death, but Death is 8.
Lucifer.
It's Lucifer. There you go.
Lucifer.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's first Lucifer.
Total nerd.
Yeah. God, that set you got from Kenny.
I'm so contradicting. I'm wearing a Marvel shirt, and the first 2 books I share are DC. Why not?
Well,
both?
I'll kick it to the Marvel side of things. Yes. I'm stoked that we found this, and this is a really
Glitter and Duct Tape knows what's up. '89 was a good year.
Well, this is a
beautiful book.
This is kind of a long up their alley too, because this one. It's not
Speaking
all
of
red.
red covers.
Yeah, it's not all red, but it's got like the shiny.
It's got that metallic beauty to it.
Yeah, so Bueller will like it too. Bueller loves them shiny covers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that I finally found this Spidey 2099 #1. This was, and like I said, it's super clean too.
It really is. It's really super nice.
Looks almost like brand new, like it was like printed today.
It's in really good condition.
This series, I think we have the first 5 now. And I swear I thought it was 7, but this one says in an 8-issue limited series. So here's Elektra Assassin issue 5.
I think it was always 8. There's a bad glare.
So, it was there? Sorry.
There.
I know, we need a...
We still have the light that we kind of not use.
Well, sometimes
but at this angle, it's not bad. You can see it. It's just like slanted. Elektra.
Oh, yeah, McD said one of my favorite Green Arrow covers is from 2018, number 48. It was that Neil Adams sketch variant.
Ooh, yeah, I have.
Yeah, which we have in the living room.
It's out in the living room next to my
Green Arrow statue.
Yeah, Green Arrow statue and Green Arrow pop, and then my little Green Arrow Lego.
And then it's actually right next to the Neil Adams #1 from that same run, but the #1, the Neil Adams variant that he did.
So beautiful. It is such a good book.
Yeah.
I love those sketch variants too, because they're just so...
Yeah, because remember when it came out? Remember when issue 48 came out? We were really gunning for that cover, and we couldn't find it anywhere.
One of the sideways ones.
And then how did we end up with that sketch one? I can't remember where we did find it.
I don't know. I've noticed.
It was much later. It was just recently.
Honestly, I've noticed since I've been filing the books into the app, there's a lot of books I didn't know we had.
Oh, there's tons.
There's so many where I'm like, when did we get this one? When did he buy that one? Where did this one come from? And it's just so many. And there's still like,
for real,
4 long boxes to go.
Yeah. And then like you said, all the wall books, like we haven't
That's not counting all the books that are out in the living room and in the hallway and all right there. So, yeah, we're gonna be busy for a while. It's okay.
All the display and wall books, yeah.
Yeah, it's great though.
Hey Sam, what's going on, buddy?
Hey Sam, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I do have that statue though. It was that same one that you sent me a message where you're like, oh, have you seen this? I was like, yeah, this one. Did I have?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And then this one I had to pick up today because it's just been that good. Like, you need to catch up on these.
I think I know what it is.
You really need to catch up on these because these have just been killing it, like killing it. So good, hands down, just incredible.
And it was my favorite series before the Destiny addiction took over again.
Which is true, and you were the one that got me reading it, and then now I'm like,
trying to get me.
Yeah, now I'm trying to. Now it's like we push and we take, we push and we pull. Where
Push
it's
and pull,
like,
yeah.
It's always like that with us, where it's like he's more into it than I am at the time, and then it's like vice versa, and it's a beautiful balance that we kind of somewhat balance. I mean, we don't. Yeah, we don't tip over too often, do we? Okay. We wobble, but we don't fall down. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I don't know. I'm weird. Okay, I'm just gonna show the book. Anyways, Daredevil.
What issue is it? What is it? 13?
Yes, it is 13. That was a long walk for a glass of water.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Novel vomit. I get nervous, but no, this series has been so good.
I'm trying to remember the last one I read was like 6 or 7, wasn't it?
I think it was 7.
Yeah, because I know I'm a good few issues behind, but I mean I'm catching up on the one that everyone's hating on, and I still don't really know how I feel about it. The Tom King's Batman, but
I know I still need to read that one.
Even though that whole run's been doing this, like I always say it, I have to see it through after having all 80 whatever issues.
I would want to see it. Read it. I would want to read it all for how he had simply stated that it's not. We're like only halfway through the story
when he thought he was going to be doing 100 issues. And
so it's like I'm kind of interested to see how.
But in a way, he's still kind of finishing those 100 issues because he's ending Batman at 85. But then he said he's kind of continuing it on in the Batman Catwoman series.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be. I saw one thing that said 12 issues. I saw another that said 15 issues. However long it goes, like he's finishing it there. So in a way, he's kind of finishing it. But
it's good to see you too, Sam. Oh, hey, goodness gracious, we got the lurker. Perry Comics, good to see you.
What's going on, buddy?
Hello. In all its glory. There's something else I was going to say, and then I forgot again. Yeah, I got like a squirrel brain. I know.
I know. Today, my brain wasn't working either. So I think it was last week. The Art Germ Vampirella #4.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. So I'm obviously never taking that thing out because I think it's just gorgeous. So a reader. Yes. For Vampirella #4.
Definitely need.
This cover isn't like. This cover is pretty dope too. I haven't really looked at who did it yet because it kind of like. I haven't. Yeah. Let me see, because the covers have been dope. I mean, some of the other in the early ones, there was the Gilliam March ones, Art Germ, Gilliam March.
I don't
even know what cover this is because that doesn't look like Gilliam March on this one. I don't think.
But yes, so this is the one I was going to read after the show because I need to read it, and I didn't get the chance because after we got home from the comic book store and Walmart and stuff that we had to do today, because it was just like we left the house at like 11 to go to the bank and then take care of this and then take care of that and get everything sorted out. That we finally get home, we sit down, and we're getting ready to read, and we realize we need to go to the grocery store for a few things.
Yeah, as soon as we get back.
So then we go to the grocery store and then we come back, and then I was planning on reading, but then I noticed Coast to Coast was on. I was like, oh, I need to watch this. So I was watching that. So yeah, I'm super stoked to read after the show.
Faye Dalton did that one.
Faye Dalton. And then we did find one, and it's awesome. It's a wraparound full cover.
Yeah, a quarter bin.
It is a quarter bin book, and it is in good condition. And I'm probably gonna murder the pronunciation. Yeah, of it. So I'll let him say what it is.
Brigade #1.
Brigade. See, I can't.
I know it's like another one of those words that you're not really like mispronunciation. You're just like I don't know, just saying it like different.
Yeah.
Like what was the other word?
Shazam.
Shazam, yeah.
Shazam. I have the hardest time saying that name, and I don't know why. And it was so...
Honestly, SNH is like, I mean, it's kind of like weird, you know, it's like a weird...
It's funny, though, because, like, I start my job, and I'm on this new team, and I'm out of training, and they're like, oh, tell us about yourselves. And I'm like, oh, I'm a huge nerd. And then, like, within a week, it turns into a new month, and it's, like, this hero initiative, and they're doing, like, all this superhero stuff. And I'm like, this is so cool. I get to see superheroes all the time at work. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then the person my team got was Sejem, and they all turned to me. They're like, so tell us all about him. I'm like, you guys picked the one I know the least about. Of course, this is my luck. Right. I'm like, I know somewhat of him, but not too much. I don't know enough about. I don't know as much about him as I do about this guy.
Right.
So that would have been a different story.
I mean, even
I got an Arrow.
I mean, even I don't know. Yeah. I haven't read too much of Shazam either. Like throughout the years, and
it's just my luck. But it was still good, and it was fun, and yeah, they forgave me for it, so it worked.
Hey, your nephew's in there. Hey, Gabe, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Gabe, good to see ya.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
I know. Of course.
In there too.
Hey, Jeffrey, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, good to see ya. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, so and then this one, these were like the only like.
Ooh, yeah, and yeah. I'll say after.
Yeah, I'm wondering what. So here's Spawn 302. I'm stoked as hell on this. We got a Capullo cover on Spawn again.
And there's a glare.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there probably is.
Uh-huh.
I know we dug out our webcam from when we used to Twitch stream, and we're thinking of switching over to that. Last time we tried it though, when we were doing it through Hangouts. Remember, we did one stream with that one through Hangouts, and remember it was like kind of choppy and laggy. Remember?
Oh no, don't remember. I'm a space cadet. I can't. You're lucky if I can tell you my age some days. It's true. I forget how old I am.
I know, but yeah, I don't know, because I think what it is, if I remember right, I think that USB is like the 3.0 ones, and this laptop sure as hell.
It's an old laptop.
Yeah, it's older, and it's the Google one.
Yeah, it's a very old.
Laptop. Yeah, and we want to get a newer one, and
we probably will eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Because we do also have that light that's behind us.
I mean, because I want to get back.
In front of us, but behind the computer.
Yeah, because
it's like I told you, I'm a special kind of special. I'm pointing behind us as I'm pointing for I lost my rabbit's foot.
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
But no, because I'm like, in a perfect world, I'd use OBS to stream again, because I miss using that, because when we Twitch streamed, like OBS was pretty cool. You can do a lot of stuff with it, but our laptop doesn't really work well with that. And the one we have.
But so then, are you saying that we will try that one again?
Maybe with it, because maybe with it being StreamYard, maybe it'll be different. I don't know. So maybe we'll have
worth a shot. You never know until you try. Gotta always try something once.
Maybe on next week's episode we'll.
Depending, actually, yeah. There's some things you don't want to even try once.
No.
But there's other things that you can.
Like comics.
Yeah.
Doom number 2. I still haven't read number 1 yet, but this was the one. This was Doom 1. Issue 1 was the one when she went that week. She went to the comic book store herself that week, and I didn't even know they were making.
Which is exactly what the story was. I was gonna say is so it got to the point where I wanted to go to the comic book store, and I hadn't picked up any books, and he had no idea that there was a new number 1 with Doom. So I surprised him with Doom. I got the book, I got the books, came home, and I showed him the ones that I got, and I was like, I don't think it could be. And he's thinking, Spether, and I'm like, no. And anyways, the point was that I went a different way, but it was that he had no idea there was a number one with it because I everything, well, paying attention for once. And so I was surprised. I was surprised as he's like, "What? There's a new one." I'm like, "Yeah, it's Doom. It's your favorite."
Yeah, I didn't know that they were doing it at all. Yeah, and Sam says that he's been enjoying the Doctor Doom series so far, and that's the other like I haven't really like read any reviews on it or really opinions on it. Like Sam saying that's really like the only thing I've even heard. Because like I said, I haven't read one yet. I do have it high in my to read. I'm gonna read it really soon. Surprised that issue was already. Yeah.
I got in, and I ended up buying one cover, and then I thought the second cover close together. Like, I wasn't expecting that one yet, and then I get the book and I'm getting ready to read it, and I'm like, I've read this already. And I'm like, no, maybe it's just a flashback. It's a different cover. It's not the same book. And my total airhead of whatever I am realized like halfway through that no, this is issue one. It's just a different cover variant. And I'm like, wow, who let me grow up?
I have.
No, I'm kidding.
I have a feeling though. I have a feeling that probably happens more than you would think with how many variants and different printings and.
Yeah. Well, see, and Sam's been liking the Doctor Doom so far too, so that's good.
Yeah.
And I'm super stoked
to hear that. Yeah. I mean, I have my hopes for it for sure. Because like I said, I haven't really seen anyone's really thoughts on it, but yeah, because I'm trying to remember.
I've heard good things.
Because I'm trying to remember like who I can look at it right here. The writer. Yeah, Christopher Cantwell, Salvador LaRocca. There you go. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything if I really, because Christopher Cantwell, I've heard that name, but not like. But yeah, not like a ton, like nothing that like really jumps off it.
I had even posted the 2 different covers of Something's Killing the Children, which you do really need to read because it's just so good. Mm-hmm. Like that's one you really need to read. But I had posted both of them and realized that I'm like, yeah.
I'm still wondering like if it's a planned mini or anything, or I'm thinking on going, because when I've been looking at the solicitations lately, like in some of the future ones, it doesn't have like Marvel usually in their solicitations will have 1 of 5, 2 of 6, or something like that.
If you notice, they're actually doing a lot of number ones. They're starting a lot of number ones.
They're doing that
with a lot of different characters too that you wouldn't particularly be like expecting.
Yeah, kind of like at the store where so when I was surprised by what I'm going to say, I had heard about him moving to that series.
Great.
But I like forgot about it. So, but yeah, Donny Cates on Thor.
Ooh.
Like.
And that Ragnarok has been good too, by the way.
There's
Walt
another
Simonson. That's another one you need to read is Ragnarok.
I really want to read that because I mean, Walt Simonson's Thor, and then this is like.
Ooh, I don't think. I can't believe that. Oh, what happened? I don't know. We're still.
I think froze. Yeah, weird.
Frozen.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Back out and in again and see if it comes up.
Yeah,
if you guys can hear us.
Yeah, maybe it was just.
Skip trial. Players are all still here and it's loading. I forgot you used that picture for the thumbnail. That's my sexy face, by the way, if you didn't know.
I know, that was funny.
Yeah, we're back. Okay. I don't know what that did for your viewing end.
Like, well, because on that we're.
Yeah, it's still lag.
Yeah. That's tripped me out.
No, it was like seconds.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't believe you can see or hear this because I gone.
I wonder if what Wi-Fi that's trying to.
Yeah, laggy on
No,
his.
yes. These.
Yeah.
Try to turn off the Wi-Fi and turn on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, even Sam says it's. Yeah.
Ooh. Try to
Yeah.
connect and reconnect because we do have the two different internet ones. So try changing it over to the other one. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah. But
Oh, so sorry. We're figuring it out. It's a work in progress.
yeah, because to switch it to the other one, it would totally take it off the internet. So then it would totally drop us.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't know what we're gonna do.
I know. I'm trying to think of how to do this because I remember when I would Twitch stream, there was stuff I could do, but
Well, maybe if we just. Oh wait, no wait. Is it still lagging? Is it better now? I wonder if it because our internet's wonky here sometimes.
yeah, sometimes.
It's better now. Okay, I think we're back.
Yeah, he said.
Is there
Because it seems like it's like off and on.
off and on? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is for us too.
That's really weird.
I wonder because when we had it out in the living room, I wonder if we're connected to the wrong one.
Because it does say medium signal, and it's on the one that like here should be like better, you know.
All right then.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's weird. Sorry. It's a work in progress. We're trying.
I know.
It happens to the best of us, and we're amateurs.
Yeah, because the other one, see, it's the same strength.
Is it still laggy or are we good? I can't tell if it's still laggy. Maybe if I move.
Oh, Sam said it's a little better for him. Remember when we've gone back and watched like parts of our stuff? It's like that.
Yeah, we're like the replay is laggy.
Yeah, and like I would think like if it's always been like that, like we would have known.
I honestly don't know how you'd been able to do it though, because it's like listening to my own phone call. I don't like watching.
I know. Yeah, she doesn't.
I don't know how you do it, but I'm just like, no.
I'm probably so used to it after like streaming and stuff. You know, like
true.
You know,
every once in a great while, I'm in the right mood for it. Other than that, I'm like, no, nope. I don't want to watch myself.
Yeah, you like you're your own worst enemy, like in a lot of ways.
For real, by far.
Yeah, I know. We need to like work on it. You know, get a better setup and everything like we used to have. Like
I know we paid the internet bill.
Well, yeah.
Hey, game. Good.
I know. Like want to have like a wired connection too for this, you know, for that and any kind like that. It's you know how bad it gets to me. It gets to me bad when internet difficulties when you're trying to stream and stuff. Like you remember some of my You remember some of my Twitch blowouts?
Those were so bad. It was like I was seeing you off so much. Why are you doing it? Like,
right.
It is pretty laggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, I know. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, see, in us on, yeah, and even there, it's like.
I honestly think we should just wrap it and then check.
Yeah, because we never had it this bad before. I don't think. Like I might have to.
Because I don't know if there's any salvage.
Yeah, salvaging.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any salvage because of the internet. Yeah, see, it is getting laggy again, and
yeah.
No.
Well, it's been a while since I know we've rebooted our modem, and like it'd probably be a good idea to do that. So
it really.
far as I know, we had issues this bad, like with it. I don't know, because maybe something, but
yeah, something.
yeah.
Well, it's been active where it's like, and the other won't.
That's true. Yeah, like when it was working, like it would work for me, but not for you. Like when we were both
call
playing
the
Destiny.
internet people.
Yeah. Well, like I said, rebooting your modem normally helps like 90% of issues. Like usually. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna just not salvage.
Yeah. So
we'll be back next week.
We'll be back next
at
week.
8 p.m. if you can still hear us, because I honestly don't even know what's lagging and what isn't. So
yeah, because like on your phone, it's like just frozen solid.
Yeah, like it's freezing and then it's okay and then it's freezing and then it's not and then like.
Yeah, on StreamYard it still says live and counting down.
Talking about.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, we'll be back on.
Yeah, we'll be back next day. Might post Instagram or something, but yeah, we'll be back next Saturday at what, 8 again?
8 Mountain, so that's like 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. We will be back then, hopefully with no technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah. Of course. Sorry for cutting it short, but
we try to come back and it gets cut short.
Yeah, it happens though. I mean, that's how it is. You can never really prepare for like,
this is true.
Like issues, this is true. Internet issues and all that. So.
Well, I do want to thank you all so much for tuning in. We will be back next Saturday, hopefully with no issues. Because well,
only the regular issues.
Only with the good issues. The good one issues. So we're literally from time to time.
We're not going to change the name of the show to Married with Internet Issues.
Yeah, no, it's Married with Issues. The good kind.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Live long and prosper.